Best Online Cabinets video demonstration of our universal base Lazy Susan cabinet. With our universal cabinet lines, the cabinet body is in one package, the doors and frame will be in a separate package. The Lazy Susan cabinet consists of two side panels, two back panels, bottom and center shelf, with two rotating trays, as well as the front inside corner frame and door. Locate the two frame pieces as shown. This frame will be the inside corner of the Lazy Susan. Place the two frame pieces on a flat surface and screw the metal pegs into the pre-drilled holes as shown. Assemble the two frame assemblies as shown so that the longer frame piece is on top and secure with screws so that the joints are tight. Note that the cardboard box can be used during assembly to help protect the frame finish. This completed assembly is the inside corner of your Lazy Susan. Take one of your side panels and slide the metal pegs into the holes while holding your frame upright. You can now tighten the cam lock screws by turning them a full 180 degrees. Take your other side panel and repeat the same procedure by sliding the metal pegs into the holes and tightening your cam lock screws with a screwdriver. You will now begin the assembly of the Lazy Susan turntables. Take one of the turntables and flip it over so the bottom is facing up. You will find a small hole drilled to mark the center of the square. From the center, mark the corners of the square at 3 1/4 inches. Center the metal Lazy Susan on your marks and place a screw in each of the 4 corners that was marked. Rotate the wooden piece so that the hole is lined over the location of your screw and repeat for each screw. You can now flip the turntable over with the correct side facing up and position on the bottom shelf panel of the cabinet as shown. You can now secure the Lazy Susan to the shelf with screws from the underside of the shelf. Rotate the Lazy Susan to check for smooth operation before continuing, since it will be very difficult to adjust later. Insert the wooden pegs into the pre-drilled holes on the sides of the bottom panel, with the Lazy Susan already attached to it. Line up the wooden pegs into the pre-drilled holes on each side panel and slide in place and tap to make sure it's secure. This may require help from another person. Now from the outside of the panel, insert several screws to tighten and secure the bottom panel to both side panels. Next, take one of the back panels and position on the side with the top frame and secure the top frame with screws through the panel into the frame as shown. Secure this back panel with several screws at the bottom panel and at the corner. Be careful to center your screws into the end of the attaching panel. Take the last panel and slide in place and secure with several screws the same manner as the other panels. You will find two small pieces for the toe kit. Make a perpendicular L shape and tighten with screws to each other, then lay the cabinet on its side to position in corner and screw into the base of the cabinet. Stand the cabinet upright. It should look like this. Insert the shelf pegs into the pre-drilled holes. After assembling the second Lazy Susan shelf in the same manner as you did the first, you can now maneuver this in through the top of the cabinet and drop in place. Note, although the shelf brackets will hold the center shelf with no problem, you can add additional L brackets if you prefer. The assembly of your Lazy Susan cabinet is now complete. The doors can be mounted at any time.